Hello, buddy, this is Kyrex with more Let's Play XCOM. I'm sorry, the Bureau XCOM Declassified. Guess I'm going back here now.
Attention all personnel. We have received confirmation of an outsider attack on Seattle, though details of the attack remain sparse. We will provide more information as it becomes available. End report.
Am I deconned yet? Yes, I am. Ooh, reports. Let's read the reports. Ah, the infiltrator. Oh, that's fun. Not for him, but fuck him.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Irrationality will not help us identify enemy infiltrators.
Calm while you perform tests on men, like livestock.
These tests serve to protect them, and after all, they are all volunteers.
Maybe, but we're still not certain of what side effects.
Ah, William.
Fuck you,
Welcome
Dr.
to our
Ware.
newly refitted laboratory. I'm certain
cool.
that Dr. Weir would love to give you a tour of the facilities. Yeah, Herr Doctor?
Yes, of course. I'll just leave Heinrich to his tests.
Oh, let's take a tour. Ooh, I see shiny.
Down here is what we call a workshop. It's where we test the new equipment and applications. It's all quite experimental, so don't use anything here until it's been cleared for the field.
I'll be with you in a minute.
I'm not careful, you'll be replacing me as head of this project. And take away your prized work? Anyway, what was it you wanted to show me? What? Oh, it's these new transmissions that we've been receiving. Dr. Rossi believes they may be extraterrestrial in origin. Take a look. Extraterrestrial transmissions. You don't say. Think of it. Intelligent life on other worlds. A culture more advanced than ours, reaching across the void to welcome us to the Brotherhood of the Stars.
Welcome us, huh?
You're making some rather dangerous assumptions.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it could be nothing. Some Soviet trick, perhaps. But think, Lawrence. If it really
That's
is
not what he
something,
means.
why, someday, our Vingate project could bridge our worlds. Yes, I suppose that could be possible. Why, this could be the start of a new chapter in human history.
Thanks, Dr. Weir.
I'm afraid so.
Where did he go?
Here we go. As you see, we have the automated turret deployed, but it cannot draw a line of sight on any targets. You can lift a target out from behind its cover to get a clear shot. But if you face many targets, it might be a better option to lift your turret instead.
Interesting.
Go ahead and try. The engineers are especially proud of the gyroscopic stabilization that makes that possible. It'd be a shame not to put it to use in the field.
Is that all?
The boys in
Interesting.
the lab just wanted to make sure you knew all your options in the field. Never know when it'll come in handy.
Yeah, that is actually very fucking handy. That's something that would not have occurred to me. I'm still getting used to the fact that I have a lift power.
As you have guessed from the glow, this is where we store element 115, or Illyrium. Understanding it is vital to our ability to adapt and adopt outsider technology. And so far, our results have been mixed, at best. But I'm sure you didn't come here just for a guided tour. I'll leave you to your duties, William.
Okay. What else you got?
Carter, I fear I haven't properly expressed my gratitude for the rescue you provided.
You certainly did not.
Just happy to have a man like you on board. We need all the help we can get.
Appreciate it, Carter. I hope I live up to your expectations.
Shame we couldn't rescue more survivors from Rosemont.
Yes, of course.
Shame there weren't
At the
more
very least,
survivors
it
from
would be a
Rosemont, period.
tremendous help to have Lawrence here.
He was an outsider, Doctor.
That didn't keep him from being an excellent lab assistant. And a friend.
I was right about
Did
him, I
you
guess.
know that your assistant was one of them?
Yes, well, believe it or not, I'm as shocked as you. More so, I dare say. He was so dedicated, so curious. But that's no excuse.
Seems like he was a
I've been such a
defector.
fool.
You're lying. I'm supposed to believe you worked side by side with an enemy operative and never had any idea. And they call you a genius.
Believe what you will, Agent, I was fooled by someone I came to care quite deeply about. I don't expect you to fathom the intricacies of human emotion, but I don't care for your insinuations. I am as much a patriot as any enlisted man.
They didn't hire me for my sensitivity, Doc. Sorry if my heart doesn't go out for a traitorous alien.
The question is, traitorous to whom? He provided us with invaluable information.
Yeah, he did.
The people we saw back there. The stuck ones. The ones who can't stop doing the same thing over and over. What's the skinny on them? Are they us? Or are they them?
To be honest, I haven't the foggiest. I can say it was horrifying to witness. My students, one by one, falling victim to the condition.
How does it operate? Why does it only take some people?
A mystery as yet, but one I aim to get to the bottom of. I did notice trends. More students than professors, more whites than blacks. Nothing I can yet identify as the source.
Your assistant mentioned something called Mosaic. Said you were the key to it. Seemed to have something to do with the measurements you were taking. Any idea what he meant by that?
I don't know much
The
about it at
infiltrator
all,
talked about
other than
Mosaic
it
as well.
controls the Venn gates connecting our worlds, and it also seems to exact some degree of influence over the denizens of that world. As to why Lawrence regarded me as the key to it remains a mystery.
But what is it? Is it a thing? Or a person? What is it?
I wish I knew, Agent. It could be any number of things. Natural force, a psychological disorder. One thing is certain, however. It does seem to be accessible via physical technology.
Well, that's a start.
Before I go, tell me, why are you so valuable? Folk seems to think we can't win this thing without you.
I suppose he regards the work I've been doing with ARPA as essential. I've been tracking audio signals gathered via telemetry. I shopped my findings around the scientific community for months.
Anything concrete?
Only subtle results, but Myron, Director Falk, recognized their import. I thought it was merely a curious anomaly, but he felt it was a warning. Guess now we know who was right.
Yeah, seems to be. Anything else to do here? Ooh, reports. Huh, interesting. Any other reports?
Graviton nullifier ready.
We could use an agent's opinion on graviton nullification. Could you press that button?
Is he gonna explode?
Whoa, get me down!
Looks like it works on biologics.
So, agents are using this to immobilize targets in the field?
Among other things, it's been a big help in construction, too.
Seems like it'd be a revolution for aircraft, too.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't heard about the other project, have you?
What are you talking about?
Nothing, never mind.
The new Sky Ranger, the VTOL. Ooh, what we got? What we got? Ooh, the gunship. We broke down the gunship. That's right. Kind of like the Zentradi in Robotech. And yes, Robotech, I haven't seen Macross, so I can't speak for them.
And execution, all check. Looking good. I'm telling you, this thing is going to be every agent's best friend.
I've made good use of the ones I had.
We can make it
Well,
lock
maybe
when it
not.
starts replacing them in the field.
And lets them stay safe in the base where nobody shoots at them? I think the agents will be okay with that.
Good point. Note to self, find a way to make this thing walk.
I'm game for that. War mechs. But yeah, in Robotech, and yes, I don't care about Macross, I've never seen it. I've only seen the parts of it that were, parts of Robotech that were based off it. The Zentradi have all this tech and no idea how it works, so they don't really know how to fix it. Oh, this fucker. hence the name Sectopod. Ah, the slave collars. That's what those things were. We're learning things today. Anything else? No, that seems to do it for the lab. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. What? Ah, the fucking muton. That explains why I wasn't doing a lot of damage. I've learned firsthand the range of those stupid scatter lasers. I don't honestly think I want mutons on our force. Those things are terrifying. And I'm glad that the new games have made them a lot scarier than they used to be. In the original game, mutons were a little tougher than sectoids, but not that much worse. But in the other XCOM game, and certainly in this one, they were, when the first time you ran into them, that's when things started getting serious. Armory. I want to go to the armory, if it lets me.
They say these people's eyes are black. Just solid black.
Are you serious? Why? What's wrong with them?
I don't know, but they keep saying the same thing
Ah, the sleepwalkers.
over and over.
What the hell?
Attention all personnel. We have confirmed reports of outsider structures being built outside of St. Louis. No attacks reported, but sleepwalker infection has spiked in the area.
Some crazy ray
Population
gun.
is being evacuated. End report.
Carter, what's this I hear about people sleepwalking through cities?
Your guess is as good as mine. Whatever the outsiders did to them, we don't know how to fix it.
Sounds like a friend I knew back in the service. Mine just snapped.
As long as we still got people working on a cure, there's still a chance for them.
Oh, right you are. Although if they can't remember it after they recover, that'd probably be a mercy.
That's my thoughts.
Tell me more about that friend in the service. Anything like the sleepwalkers?
I can't say it was too similar. I mean, poor old Ken didn't have black gunk all over his eyes to start. But the things he saw when we were in the Great War...
Terrible things happen.
Well, try World War II just recently happened.
He never got over the shock.
I was thinking
And
Vietnam.
Myra and I never got over what happened to him. I just hope we can do more for those sleepwalkers.
How are our food and water supplies?
We should be able to hold off for another month, maybe more with tighter rationing.
You've known the old man for a while. Has he always been this paranoid?
No, not at all. In fact, I remember when he used to be a naive new recruit.
What happened to him?
Well, it's not hardly my place to tell his life story. But let's just say that sort of attitude doesn't last after the third time a refugee pulls a gun on you.
Makes
That's enough
sense.
prying for now.
Anytime, Carter.
Hey, have you heard about what they got down there in the big hangar?
No, and neither have you.
Huh? But one of the maintenance techs told me...
Nothing. Nobody told you a damn thing. Trust me on this.
I don't know. The idea of super classified stuff is just weird to me. That there's stuff you don't tell all the troops. I don't know. Then again, yeah, that just fucking, what's it called, kind Kind of makes sense now that I think about it that they might have, fuck, there's a word for it. Infiltrators. Yes, infiltrators are things. Is this my commando? I think this is my commando. Yeah, this is definitely my commando. Let's get you a real gun, sir. There we go. Sure, let's put you on the team for a bit. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. Let's get you all teched out here. You need a gunner pack. You need a gunner pack. You can keep your sharpshooter pack. And you need a fucking gunner pack. There we go. Now we're talking. What we're talking about, don't know. But we're talking about it.
How do we know we don't have more of them in here?
If there was another one, don't you think he would have tried to help his friend bust out?
Maybe not. If it were me, I'd stay hidden. Let everyone think they're safe.
He's right.
Yeah, that is what you do.
See, I kind of like how this is, where you have the infiltrators and the sleepwalkers, as opposed to just the obviously wrong Thin Men.
So far as the lab coats finding somewhere to track them down.
Wasn't the spy invisible? How are they gonna know if there's another one around watching them?
Damn, you're right.
But yeah, like I said, they added that nice little stage of paranoia. Where am I? Why am I in here?
Join me. I don't like it when my agents go off the rails, Carter. Never ignore my orders again. You're lucky things turned out as well as they did with Dr. Weir's rescue. I'll overlook it this time. I understand the situation is getting to you.
Weaver tell you that? Or you just figured it out on your own?
I need to know I can trust you, Carter. I took a big risk including you in this operation. And I'm about to take another.
What are you talking about?
Taking the fight to the enemy. Not just surviving this war, winning it.
And how exactly are we gonna do that?
With this.
Oh. Oh. That's a firestorm.
It's impressive. I'll give you that, but they have an entire fleet. What makes you think it'll turn the tide?
You only need one bullet to take down a target. If you know where to shoot.
We need to locate their command center.
And we have a captive spy who just might be able to tell you. If you know the right way to ask him.
What do we know about the infiltrator?
We've been running a barrage of tests on it. Preliminary interrogation, medical checks. The boys in the lab even took a look at the devices implanted in him.
Find anything useful?
We don't even know his name. Or if his kind even have names. But we have reason to believe he'll be more responsive now.
What happened? Lock him in solitary for a couple weeks?
You might be closer than you think. In a recent examination, our surgeons removed this from his head. We think it's some kind of communication device.
He was bugged?
We're not sure. Weir thinks it was his connection to Mosaic.
That's their communication network.
According to Dr. Weir, yes.
Whatever
it is, ever since we removed this thing, the infiltrator's been less aggressive, more morose.
Interesting. How do we know we can take them out in one strike?
Weir's been studying their transmissions, and he believes they're coming from a single source.
That's this Mosaic thing they talk about?
Yes. The doctor says his measurements prove that it's some sort of central command, possibly even a single being. And if our tests are correct, it is indeed more than just some sort of radio network.
How so?
After studying the infiltrator's implants and physiology, we believe it connects directly to the minds of the outsiders.
So if we take out Mosaic's core, we shut down every outsider.
I seem to recall in the other game, the outsiders were
we need to know more.
Energy beings, weren't they? Maybe these are too.
Impressive flying saucer you've built.
Actually, The Air Force was already toying with a prototype like this. Our German associate just made a few modifications, including everything we could steal from the outsiders.
How does it handle?
When it's finished, it'll be faster and more maneuverable than anything in the skies.
Can it get through those Venn gates of theirs?
That's what we need you to find out.
I'll see what I can get out of the infiltrator.
Good. We've got him in a containment center in the lab, built especially for him.
Got his own luxury suite, huh? That ought to soften him up.
Don't count on it.
How gentle do I need to be?
Just be careful. He's the only captive we have.
Yeah, that's true.
So, it can move in any direction?
Like a helicopter?
Yes, if a helicopter was twice as durable, 5 times faster, and could fly through a vacuum.
Ah, that makes quite a difference.
It does.
Shut it down! Shut it down before it blows! No, wait! We need to test the threshold!
It's gonna blow up.
We really should see when it explodes! Are you too crazy? Shut it down! Did you see that lift? Wunderbar! Never before have I seen its equal. Sure, if you don't mind your crew splattered all over the wall. Of course. But that is why we do this radio-controlled test beforehand, yeah? There's no way you're getting me in one of those flying saucers until you work out the eject system. Nonsense. If we are careful and precise in our work, we will have no need of ejection systems. We might not need one. But I'm the one who's going to be piloting that thing. I still don't understand why you don't want us to design weaponry for this new craft.
That's a good point.
We have a very promising prototype. No, 9.
I keep thinking Vietnam, but I keep forgetting that that hasn't happened yet and probably won't now.
Just helps it work better.
There's no way something like that should fly. It's impossible.
It's time to change our definition of impossible.
These little snippets of conversation make things interesting. Looks like there won't be a mission for this episode. There's too much going on.
No, I'm serious. They got him here, locked up for interrogation.
So, the one place we know is safe, just when we've got everything operational. Think I'll bring a friggin' alien in here.
Well, to be fair, if they're going to interrogate one of them, where else could they go?
And he was kind of here already. I'm already oh wait, here we go. Ah, it's this way, okay. We're doing this again.
You're gonna have a word with you know who. Give him a shiner for me, will ya?
I do it for myself before I do it for you. This guy fucked my team up.
The infiltrator's right inside, Agent Carter. If you need anything, just ask.
Interesting.
I see you gave up on the disguise. Done playing dress-up?
This one can no longer hide. Those systems were corrupted by your scientists.
Yeah. Gloat all you want about your superior technology.
He's an interesting
got you tied
species.
to a chair with a rope.
You want revenge for your fellow warrior. Go ahead and take it. Nothing you do will stop the Zujari.
We're gonna pay a visit to your home, and you're gonna help us get there.
A counter-invasion. Ha! The more you resist Mosaic, the more you will bring death to your world. You think you have seen our strength? This is just an expeditionary force preparing the way for our armies. We will destroy you.
Yeah, I can vouch for that.
We'll see about that.
It's simple. You will join our empire or you will die. For us, there are no other choices.
Our whitecoats say there's been a change in your attitude ever since they yanked this device out of your head. I want to know what the hell it is.
It is many things. A shield, a beacon, our focus. It is Mosaic. Without it, we are... I am alone, unsure, impure of thought.
What exactly is Mosaic?
You would think of it as a broadcast, a network. Each of us are connected to it. It unites us.
We
That's
are
how
bored.
you receive your orders.
Our orders, our faith. Mosaic delivers truth, or perhaps what Origin decides is the truth.
Why don't you just do yourself a favor? Just talk straight to me, and tell me about this origin. Maybe we can help you.
You are more civilized than would be expected for such divided creatures. It is not a weakness. Nothing is as I thought. Nothing is as Origin told us.
Listen, I'm fighting for the survival of my entire race here. Give me something to work with, or you'll find out what I'm willing to do for my world.
You have already seen what we are willing to do for our own dying world. What Origin has forced us to do for our world. Forced me to do to other worlds.
You don't have to let Origin control you. Tell us how to stop him and you can be free. We can destroy Mosaic. You can all be free.
Yes, but Mosaic cannot be destroyed. Mosaic is not a single place, not a solid thing. And soon it will consume your people as it has so many. As it did mine.
You're wrong. We've traced Mosaic's transmissions to a single location. If we can get there, your people can be free.
A myth spread by the few who are deaf to Mosaic. I used to think they were mad, but perhaps...
Here's proof. A source for Mosaic's transmissions. If we get there, we can put an end to it.
But without Mosaic, without Origin's guidance, my people... We will never find a new world.
Your people could come here without conquest. Wouldn't be the first time immigrants came to our shores. We'll help you fight for your freedom. And in return, you can live in the land of the free.
William Carter. My thoughts are my own for the first time in my life. If there is a chance that others can know this freedom, I will tell you what you want to know. To survive the crossing, you will need an instrument that can recalibrate quantum structures. Such a device can be acquired from one of our ships, which you can find only at one of our docking stations near a Ven gate.
Thank you. Once we've stopped Origin, your people will thank you too.
That went pretty well. Better than I thought it would, actually.
Nice work in there, Carter. I bet the director will want to tell you that himself.
Was he watching?
You even have to ask that question? He's waiting for you in Ops.
Slowly getting the hang of this place.
I don't know what you said to him, but that alien thing's been making nice since your little visit. You must have scared the bejesus out of him.
Sort of. I did what people do to the Borg. I confronted him with his own individuality. He seems rather fond of it. Can I leave now? Thank you. I think Ops is this way.
There's Carter. He got the alien to talk, you know.
Huh? How'd he do that?
I'm afraid to ask.
Attention all personnel. We have confirmed reports of
Oddly enough, all I did was talk to him.
built outside of St. Louis. No attacks reported, but sleepwalker infection has spiked in the area. Population is being evacuated. Any report?
First man test flights in a few days. Barnes. Don't you have faith in your calculations? Sure. Maybe not in yours.
And I'm lost again. Where the fuck is Ops? Okay, these are offices. Where are my signs at?
Attention all personnel.
Came from here.
We have received unconfirmed reports
Ah.
that the outsiders have
Derp.
reached Savannah, Georgia
Derp, derp, derp.
firing target. Damage is said to be near total. Updates will follow when we receive confirmation. End report.
Is he in his office? No, but there's a thingy. Oh, he is in his office. And there's a thingy.
Begin examination, Doctor.
Hold the patient down, damn it. Anesthetics having no effect, Doctor. Tightening restraints.
You pathetic creatures. Children with sharp sticks, pretending to be doctors and warriors and priests. Base of neck shows signs of previous surgery. Long healed over. Performing first incision to examine. But the moment you find anything worth knowing, worth believing, you just cut it open to see how it works.
Gag applied, Doctor.
Thanks, Kelly. I'm finding some sort of glass threads running along the subject.
Why are you experimenting on him while he's conscious? Then again, it's entirely possible that they couldn't figure out how to sedate him.
out for analysis.
Subject now appears to be unconscious. Not a response to the anesthetic.
Oh, they did anesthetize him. It just
Temperature is up.
took a while.
Heartbeat is up. Respiration is up. Everything's within safe parameters.
How would you know?
We need to see the results.
How would you know what safe parameters are?
Administering stimulants.
What's happening? Who are you people? Where am I? We'll be asking the questions. Get him to recovery.
Carter, good work in there. I'm honestly surprised you kept your cool.
That wasn't my first interrogation.
It shows. Having a defector on our side could make a big difference.
And who knows? Someday, they might be great allies.
Let's just focus on making it through this war. Now, I've been discussing the information you extracted with Dr. Weir.
Any clue where we can find one of those interdimensional things?
The doctor calls it a phase plotter. And we know there's an outsider docking tower near a town called Vida Buena in New Mexico. De Silva's team reported it when they were investigating sleepwalkers in the area.
Sounds like I should talk to De Silva.
That could be difficult. De Silva's team attempted to infiltrate the structure. The last report from them was 2 days ago.
What the hell, Falk? De Silva goes missing and you're just telling me now?
Calm down, Carter. We have reason to believe that he's still alive, but he's deep in enemy territory and unable to broadcast. Link up with him and his team. Then you will all escort Dr. Weir through the command tower and secure the phase plotter.
Why are we putting the doctor back in danger?
That's a good
Weir
question.
is the only one who understands how the enemy gates work.
And that's a good
He's
answer.
the only one with any insight into how their systems might operate.
And no time to train a field specialist, right?
Precisely. Keep Dr. Weir safe. He's far too valuable to lose.
What was De Silva doing up there anyway?
He was assigned to gather intel on the Outsider's gates for Dr. Weir's benefit.
And now we're going there to get one of these gadgets. What aren't you telling me about this place?
Vida Buena is an Outsider transport hub. Ships coming and going from one of those gates 24 hours a day.
So the best chance we have of getting a phase plotter
is a place swarming with enemies. Yes.
I'm not ready to hit that yet.
You think we can trust the Outsider?
He seemed pretty shaken up. If we learned anything from your encounter with this Lawrence,
Lawrence?
it's that the real problem is their Mosaic.
You think they'll all just switch off when we take out Mosaic?
I wouldn't bet on it. But as it seems to be their communications network, destroying it would give us a serious edge.
Can't ask for much more than that.
Or bring out the big guns.
All right, that's all I need.
I'll have Senior Ops inform Dr. Weir that you're ready to go. Carter.
Yes, sir?
Good luck out there.
Yes, sir.
I might not be ready to go just yet. Or rather, I don't think I want to lead with that. I want to try and get some more tech first. What you got?
Back from the interrogation? How did it go?
He was easy to handle. Now we got our own little stool pigeon.
Then let's use him while we can. And before the lab tries to cut him up to see how he works.
Are you tracking Axis?
Not tracking him directly, but if I find the target, I think it'll lead to Axis.
That's cryptic.
So what the hell is Axis?
Listening in, and I've been tracking this case for too long to risk losing it now.
Is Falk getting too paranoid?
Well now, that depends.
This one we've heard.
You get the report from the interrogation?
Yeah. The bastard killed Nils. You were too soft on him.
That's why they didn't let you interrogate him. He can't tell us much if he's dead.
He didn't tell us much as it is.
He
told us enough to figure out the next step. That's all we need for now.
With any luck, the old man will let me have the next shot at him.
I'm going to get some answers.
Good luck.
Honestly, he gave us plenty.
Attention all personnel. We have multiple reports coming in of a widespread outsider assault across the Champaign-Urbana area. Damage is unknown, believed to be severe. We will relay further information.
Well, that's definitely a different backpack than what I was wearing before. Alright, we're going to end here. This one's just all story. Sorry about that. This will give me a chance to take a quick break and get a snack. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.